Hi, and welcome to another episode of Simon Sleep Stories. Tonight we are off to Norway, under the northern lights. So make sure you're nice and comfortable, relaxed. Lay your head down on the pillow. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling your body just completely relax. Shoulders just coming down, jaw loosened. And we'll begin. The night begins far to the north, in a land of mountains and fjords, where the air is clear and crisp, and the sky stretches wide above you like an endless canvas. You are in Norway, standing on a quiet path that winds gently between snow-dusted pines. The world here feels still, hushed, as though the landscape itself is waiting for something extraordinary to unfold. The air is cool but gentle, brushing against your cheeks like a soft whisper. Each breath you take fills your lungs with purity, the kind of fresh, clean air that only exists in places untouched by hurry or noise. As you exhale, you feel your shoulders soften and the weight of the day falling away into the cold, tranquil night. Beneath your feet, the snow crunches lightly, each step leaving a faint imprint that glimmers under the pale light of the moon. The forest around you is quiet, but not empty. If you listen closely, you can hear the faint rustle of branches swaying, the distant call of an owl, and the soft trickle of a stream hidden somewhere among the trees. These sounds are gentle companions, blending together to form a lullaby of nature that carries you deeper into calm. You begin your journey along the path, moving at a slow, unhurried pace. The tall pines rise above you, their dark silhouettes etched against the silver glow of moonlight. Their branches hold small mounds of snow that sparkle faintly, like stars caught among the trees. Every so often, a breeze stirs and a light dusting of snow drifts downwards, soft and weightless, settling on your shoulders before melting into nothing. The path winds steadily upward, leading you towards an open clearing where the sky is said to reveal its greatest secret, the dancing aurora borealis, the northern lights. As you climb, you feel your body becoming lighter, as though each step is carrying you not just forward, but deeper into peace. At last, the trees begin to thin. The path widens, and you step into an open clearing high above the fjord below. The view before you is breathtaking. The mountains rise in the distance, their peaks cloaked in snow that glows faintly in the moonlight. The fjord stretches endlessly, its surface a ribbon of silver, reflecting the pale light of the stars above. The stillness here is profound, a vast quiet that settles deep into your being. You take a moment to pause, breathing in the beauty around you. The night sky arches overhead, filled with stars that seem sharper, brighter than anywhere else in the world. They glimmer like diamonds, scattered across velvet, steady and eternal. You let your eyes wander across the constellations, tracing their ancient patterns, feeling a quiet connection to the countless generations who have gazed upon these same stars. Then, as though answering the silence, the sky begins to change. It starts subtly, a faint shimmer of green at the edge of the horizon. At first, it is delicate, like the brushstroke of an artist, just a whisper of colour against the darkness. But as you watch, it grows stronger, expanding, deepening, shifting. The green light stretches upward, bending and curving as though alive, moving in slow waves across the sky. You feel your breath catch, not from the surprise, but from the wonder. The aurora is unlike anything else, a dance of light that feels both otherworldly and deeply natural, as though the earth itself is speaking through the heavens. The green grows brighter, then blends with shades of violet and soft blue. Ribbons of light weave together, flowing across the sky like silk caught in a gentle breeze. They ripple and fold, shifting endlessly, never the same from one moment to the next. You stand still, your eyes lifted, your heart quiet. There is no rush here, no need to hold on. The lights dance for you, and you simply receive their gift. The longer you watch, the calmer you feel. Each wave of light seems to wash over you, carrying away lingering tension, leaving only peace. You move towards a wooden bench at the edge of the clearing, its surface dusted with snow. Brushing it lightly, you sit down, your body sinking into its stillness. From here, the view is even more extraordinary. The fjord below reflects the aurora, doubling its beauty, as though the sky and the earth are mirroring one another in perfect harmony. You lean back slightly, resting your shoulders, allowing your body to soften. The night holds you gently. The snow beneath your feet feels grounding, steady, while the lights above feel expansive, infinite. Between the two, you find balance, rooted yet free, small yet connected to the vastness of everything. Time seems to dissolve, minutes stretch into something timeless. The aurora shifts endlessly, and you drift with it, each ripple of light guiding you deeper into tranquility. A gentle breeze stirs again, carrying with it the faint scent of pine and snow. The air feels clean against your skin, cool but comforting. You close your eyes for a moment, listening instead of watching. The sounds of the night return to your awareness, the faint trickle of water, the soft whisper of branches, the distant call of an owl. Together, they create a rhythm, a pulse, as steady as a heartbeat. When you open your eyes, the sky has deepened further. Now the lights stretch in great arcs, sweeping across the heavens in broad ribbons of emerald and violet. They shift from one side of the horizon to the other, as though painting the sky anew with each breath. You cannot help but smile softly, knowing that this is a dance that has been happening for millennia, witnessed by travellers, wanderers, dreamers. Tonight, it is yours to behold. The lights begin to pulse, slow and rhythmic, like the inhaling and exhaling of the earth itself. You match your breath to their movements. You inhale as the light swells. And exhale as it fades. With each cycle, your breath grows deeper, steadier, and more relaxed. Your body feels heavy in the best way, sinking into the bench, grounded and secure. Above you, the aurora begins to form spirals, curling and twisting in luminous patterns. The green and violet intertwine like ribbons in a slow dance, moving with a grace that feels purposeful, yet free. You follow their motion with your eyes, tracing each curve, letting your mind drift with their flow. You notice how your thoughts grow quieter, softer. Where once there may have been chatter or noise, now there is only stillness. The aurora has taken your thoughts and folded them gently into its dance, leaving your mind as clear as the night sky. You close your eyes again, but now the light continues behind your lids. The colours remain soft and shimmering, imprinted on your vision like a dream. You see them move even in the darkness, carrying you inward into a place of deep rest. The bench beneath you feels steady, the snow cool and grounding. The air is crisp, the night quiet, the sky alive with beauty. And you, here in the heart of Norway, are completely at peace, wrapped in the magic of the northern lights. You rise slowly from the bench, your body calm, your movements unhurried, as though you have all the time in the world. The aurora still dances above, but now you feel drawn towards the fjord below, where the reflection of lights shimmers across the water like a second sky. The path winds gently downhill, bordered by pines whose branches stretch outward like watchful guardians. As you walk, you notice how quiet your mind has become. Each step feels effortless, as though the earth itself is carrying you forward. Your breath is steady, in rhythm with the lights above, and with each inhale you feel refreshed. With each exhale, you feel more at ease. Soon the trees part again, and the fjord opens before you. The water is vast and still, its surface a mirror reflecting the northern lights. The colours ripple across it, green, violet, and soft blue, shifting with each pulse of the sky. The fjord looks endless, stretching toward the horizon where mountains rise in shadowy silhouettes. The air here is colder, touched by the breath of the water, but it feels refreshing, cleansing, a coolness that awakens the senses while soothing the spirit. You find a flat rock at the edge of the fjord and sit, letting the gaze rest on the water. The stillness here is profound, yet it does not feel empty. The silence is full of presence, full of life. Somewhere in the distance, you hear the faint sound of water lapping against the shore, and further still, the distant call of a reindeer bell carried by the wind. The sound is soft, distant, but it blends perfectly with the night. And as you sit, you remember that this land holds deep traditions, stories passed down through centuries. You recall tales of the Sami people who have lived in harmony with this land for generations. For them, the aurora is sacred, a living spirit in the sky. Some stories say the lights are the souls of their ancestors, dancing joyfully above. Others say they are a bridge between worlds, a reminder that the earth and the heavens are connected. You let these stories drift through your mind, not as facts to be considered, but as whispers of wisdom, carried by the same wind that moves the lights. Whether truth or myth, they deepen the magic of the moment. You feel connected not only to the earth and the sky, but to the countless people who have stood here before you, gazing upward in wonder. The lights above grow brighter now, shifting into new patterns. Waves of emerald ripple from horizon to horizon, folding over one another like fabric caught in slow motion. A ribbon of violet twists through them, spiraling upward until it dissolves into starlight. You watch in silence, mesmerized. The colours reflected in your eyes, your heart steady and calm. Time drifts again, stretching and folding like the aurora itself. You lose track of minutes, perhaps hours. All that exists is the sky, the water, and the deep calm within you. Eventually, the cold air invites you to move again. You rise from the rock and follow a narrow trail that hugs the edge of the fjord. The snow crunches softly beneath your boots, a steady rhythm that joins the night symphony. The trail leads you past small cabins, their windows glowing warmly with lamplight. Smoke curls gently from chimneys, carrying with it the scent of burning wood, rich, earthy, and comforting. One cabin, smaller than the rest, seems to call you. Its roof is covered in a thick layer of snow, its walls built from sturdy logs, its window glowing against the dark. You walk towards it, and as you reach the door, you notice a lantern hanging beside it, its flame flickering gently in the breeze. You push the door open, and warmth greets you instantly. Inside, the cabin is simple but welcoming. A small fire crackles in the stone hearth, filling the room with gentle heat. A wooden table sits in the centre, a kettle resting upon it, steaming faintly as though waiting for you. A chair is pulled up close to the fire, its cushions soft, its fabric worn but inviting. Close the door behind you and step inside, feeling the warmth sink into your skin, chasing away the chill of the night. Removing your boots, you settle into the chair by the fire. The crackle of flames fills the room, a steady, comforting rhythm that joins the quiet hum of the aurora outside. On the table, a cup of tea waits for you, herbal, fragrant, the scent of chamomile and wild herbs drifting upward. You lift it slowly, the ceramic warm in your hands, and take a gentle sip. The taste is soothing, floral and earthy, carrying with it the essence of the forest. As you drink, you feel warmth spread throughout you, from your throat to your chest, down into your belly, radiating outward until every part of you feels calm, nourished, at ease. You place the cup back on the table and lean deeper into the chair. The firelight dances across the walls, casting soft shadows that sway and flicker. The warmth, the crackle of the flames, taste of tea. Together they create a cocoon of comfort, safe and serene. Through the cabin's window, you can still see the northern lights. They move across the sky in silence, their colours brighter than ever, weaving patterns too vast to grasp, yet simple in their beauty. From the comfort of the cabin, you watch them as though gazing upon a dream, one that is alive, unfolding and endless. Your eyelids grow heavy, but you do not resist. The fire, the tea, the aurora, all of it invites you to rest. You close your eyes for a moment, listening. The fire crackles, the wind sighs softly outside. The aurora hums in silence, its light seeping through your eyelids in faint hues. You breathe deeply, slowly, matching once again the rhythm of the lights above. As you inhale, as the sky swells with colour, and you exhale as it fades into shadow. Inhale, exhale, steady, soothing, timeless. The cabin feels like it belongs to you alone, a private sanctuary in the heart of the north. Here, surrounded by warmth and beauty, you are safe. The night holds you in its gentle hands, guiding you deeper into calm. You linger in the warmth of the cabin, your body loose and heavy, your mind soft and open. The fire continues to crackle, a faithful rhythm in the background, while the tea settles warmly within you. Time feels as though it has slowed to a gentle drift, each moment stretching like the long ribbons of light in the sky. But the pull of the aurora calls you once more. But this time, it is not with urgency. It feels like an invitation, a gentle reminder that the night still has gifts to offer. You rise from the chair, stretch lightly, and wrap yourself in a thick woolen blanket that rests nearby. With the blanket draped around your shoulders, you step back outside into the embrace of the night. The air greets you with cool clarity, but the blanket and the memory of the fire keep you comfortable. Above, the northern lights are stronger than ever, unfurling in vast arcs that stretch across the horizon. Greens blaze like fire, violets twist in elegant spirals, and faint traces of rose shimmer at the edges. The sky feels alive, moving, breathing, guiding you into its rhythm. You walk once more to the edge of the fjord, the snow soft under your boots. The reflection of the aurora glows across the water as though two skies are meeting, one above, one below, and you walking between them. The sensation is dreamlike, as though you are floating, untethered, yet deeply grounded by the earth beneath your feet. At the shoreline, you pause. The sound of water lapping against stone is delicate, steady, almost like a lullaby. The aurora ripples overhead, casting soft illumination across the fjord, the mountains, and the forest beyond. It feels as though the world itself is glowing. Every edge softened, every shadow filled with a quiet grace. You lower yourself onto a patch of snow, the blanket wrapped closely around you, and recline gently against the ground. The earth is cool but steady, solid beneath you, and above, the sky swirls in endless motion. You let yourself sink into the moment, the aurora painting its colours across your closed eyelids when you blink. And as you lie there, you begin to feel as though you are not only watching the aurora, but becoming part of it. Each inhale draws the colours closer. Each exhale releases them back into the sky. You breathe with the rhythm of the lights, your body light, your mind open. Slowly, softly, the boundary between you and the sky begins to blur. Your imagination carries you upward, as though the lights themselves are lifting you into the air. You rise gently, floating above the fjord, above the trees, above the cabin, glowing softly with its golden light. You ascend higher still, until the snow-covered land stretches below like a painting. The aurora swirls around you, ribbons of green and violet wrapping you in their embrace, guiding you upward with effortless grace. Here in this dreamlike ascent, you feel completely weightless. The air is cool but not cold. The sky vast but not empty. The stars shine brighter now, close enough to touch, each one a diamond scattered across the endless canvas of night. You drift among them, the aurora your guide, your companion, your lullaby. A sense of timelessness fills you. You could drift here forever, in the glow of the lights, among the stars, carried gently by the quiet pulse of the universe. And yet there is no urgency to hold on, no need to grasp. The beauty of the moment is enough. The aurora begins to shift again, moving in slow spirals that surround you. They carry you downward now, gently, as though lowering you back to the earth in a cradle of light. You descend through the ribbons of colour, past the glittering stars, until once more the mountains, the fjord, and the snowy forest come into view. You return softly to your place at the shoreline, wrapped in your blanket, lying comfortably on the snow. The vision lingers in your heart, leaving you calm, light, and deeply at peace. Above you, the aurora still dances, slower now, softer, as though it is too preparing for rest. Your body grows heavier, more relaxed with each breath. Your muscles loosen, your hands rest softly. Your legs sink deeper into the earth beneath you. Even your thoughts quiet, like snowflakes settling onto still ground. The night holds you gently, like a lullaby sung without words. The fjord, the mountains, the cabin, the forest, all of it seems to lean closer, watching over you, keeping you safe. The aurora above, its colours fading into softer hues, feels like a blanket for the sky, covering the world in peace. As your eyes grow heavier, you allow yourself to drift. Each breath carries you closer to sleep, closer to dreams. The aurora becomes a soft blur, its glow a gentle memory behind closed eyelids. The fire from the cabin lingers in your body as warmth, the snow beneath you steady and grounding, the night itself a companion. You are safe, you are calm, you are deeply at peace. And as the aurora fades slowly into the horizon, you drift with it, into quiet, into stillness, into sleep. Good night.